Alrighty, well hello everyone. Welcome back to my Mario Kart 8 Deluxe stream. Part 20. Or sorry, part 5. Last left off, we were, we started this stream right here where I was doing, Mario Kart. And I was starting with Villager on the Shell Cup, but unfortunately, for whatever strange reason, Streamlabs decided to crash on me. And instead of telling me, it did tell me the stream had gone offline, and then supposedly it had gone back online. But instead of doing that and just straight up, canceling the stream altogether, been like, yeah, I couldn't reconnect, and I would have just had to restart the whole thing from the beginning. What ended up happening is the stream map started tricking me into thinking that I was still streaming. Mind you, I was losing a bunch of frames, but I was still streaming. And then, lo and behold, I checked back my footage, and my stream was only 14 minutes long, and it was literally just the first 2 cups that I had played, and nothing more, which honestly frustrated me a good bit, but, it is what it is at the end of the day. Honestly, at this point, it's one of those things where I don't mind doing it again, especially since I do still have a couple more days till the DLC comes out, so I'll probably end up doing a streaming right now, or I'm streaming right now, but I'm going to start over on what I was doing last time, which was, using female villager, delete that 14-minute stream, which was pointless, and then I'm just going to, just do these cups over again, and hopefully I don't have any stream issues tonight. Make sure to upload my vlog and stuff like that. Anything that would probably cause my stream to crash, which normally is probably just my Wi-Fi getting overwhelmed by, trying to do a bunch of things at once. But now that I've already gone ahead and uploaded my vlog and did all that stuff out of the way, restarted my router, I should theoretically not have any problems right now. I'm the only one in the house, using the Wi-Fi, so, there you go. And then I'll probably stream the finale tomorrow, maybe. We'll see, and at that point, it's going to be one of those things where, I'm going to stream, and then, if not, it's not the worst case scenario if I have to do one more part and then do the DLC next week. It wouldn't be the end of the world, it'd just be kind of annoying, but, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I could have just gone on ahead and did part 6 and forget about part 5, but I felt like, I need that footage, and quite frankly, I don't mind doing these cups over again, especially because CPUs did shaft me on a couple of courses, so, if they shaft me again, even worse, it is what it is. Like that, for example. I did in fact beat all of the courses already, so it's not the end of the world. So I'm not really going to care as much if they do end up beating me in courses this time around, just because there is footage of me somewhere, I don't know, on YouTube servers or something, of me actually, winning the cups and stuff like that. But for some strange reason, or it's probably just Streamlabs, being dumb, didn't actually save it, and, stuff like that. But it is, I did in fact play Deluxe for 2 hours last night, even though the YouTube says otherwise, the Streamlabs says otherwise. So, but yeah, like I said, same thing actually happened to Ricky one time when he was streaming Warzone, I believe, where he'd only streamed for 20 minutes on his end, even though it was claiming it was still streaming, and never actually finished any more footage, which was really dumb. Probably a Streamlabs related issue, or it could be YouTube issue, or both, but it's kind of dumb just the fact that it even happened, because now here I am having to start over, but it is what it is. Honestly, my internet connection situation was a little better and this would be happening, but it's one of those things where you kind of just have to live with it, until maybe another better opportunity or something comes down the line. If I end up moving out, or maybe they can figure out something with the router. Honestly, I blame my service provider for most of it. I don't really have much options. I wish I could have Xfinity, but we don't get that here. We only get freaking AT&T and Spectrum. So both of which are crappy. Spectrum's least crappy, I feel like, recently. AT&T was giving us a lot of trouble, and so, you know, that's probably one. But yeah, so I do have to end up doing all these courses again, but I am planning on going to the gym with Ricky a little later today, so see how that goes. And yeah, I mean, heck, I might even end up streaming Mario Kart later today as well if Ricky's too tired to get on Call of Duty or something like that. Probably end up doing, honestly, even if he does. It depends how early I get off tonight, or, you know, stuff like that. Because you have to put up truck tomorrow at work, so I don't know. So, well, I'll figure it out. I think I'll be fine. Nope. Perfect. But yeah, I mean, so far, I won't jinx it, but the CPUs are giving me more of a chance this time. They're not harassing me with their freaking attacks like normally. So that's a good sign. Of course, we got Deluxe Turnpike Mirror, which I did mention before on the last, or on the cut stream, that of course really doesn't make any sense in the context of your real life location, because there doesn't seem to be any exit anywhere to this place. You kind of just on this endless loop, all these cars. No wonder they're driving all over the place and not having a care in the world on whether they run a cart person over or not, just because of the fact that it's just like they have nowhere to go, so they're kind of just trapped in this endless loop, and, you know, no way of getting out, funny enough. At least maybe until the race ends, and maybe there's like an opening somewhere like this on the left over here. But then there's another opening, yeah, right there on the left too, or it looks like there could be one, but just begs the question though, like, you have two small openings in a highway loop like this, like, what would be the point of getting on this highway if there was, you know, two openings like that? So, which, it's even worse on Toad's Turnpike on N64, like the original one, because that one has even less of a reason to exist as far as exits and stuff like that. I mean, there are clearly other highways like this one above here. They're clearly visible, but and then the city in the background. But like, where does this lead though? Nice. Alrighty. there goes the Shell Cup, cleared on mirror mode. Not too shabby, not too shabby at all. If it's anything like how my, how I thought my stream ended last time, I should be getting all the way up to the Flower Cup on 200cc. But we'll see, it all depends. Alright, so... we got Isabel. Yeah, that's where I cut off, was, me using Isabel on freaking, what do you call it, the Banana Cup, so hopefully we don't get the same results here. SNES Donut Wings 3. Can't wait for Super Nintendo World to open in Orlando. That's gonna be a fun time for sure. That's gonna open in California next year, but we gotta have the Florida one, the Epic Universe come out, because that one's gonna be the real deal right there. Along with parks like what's it called, the Universal Hollywood Edition or whatever it's called, Hollywood Studios, is that you're quite limited on space over there because it's California and the land was more expensive back then when they built the parks, and so they weren't able to gather as much land. So whereas over in Orlando, land is cheaper, and they were able to get more of that going, more of that infrastructure. So that's why you're gonna see like bigger projects over in Orlando as opposed to California like that, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
give the blue shell a chance. Ain't no way that blue shell is gonna hit me, let's be real here. Now we move on to N64 Racer. I think this is where the stream got cut off originally. It's right around here. Nice, open shot. Unreal. You told me that was her, Michelle. Well, I got a nice banana angle shot. Of course. Perfect. Managed to make that work just fine. Now we move on to the final DK Jungle. Yeah, there's like some footage or something that came out, or some like screenshots for the upcoming DLC, and it shows that they have actually brightened up the graphics a good bit for, you know, some of the DLC, like the DLC courses that are going to come out for this game. So made it more detailed and stuff like that. Which, if that's the case, then yeah, I mean, of course the footage they showed us originally is probably like beta, you know, DLC footage, and now we're gonna get some like full-on stuff like this with kind of graphics on those courses, which would be awesome to see, you know, and awesome to appreciate, because that means they didn't really just port it over from mobile or from the tour. They actually took the effort to like modify it and make it better, so that's good on Nintendo for doing that. Means we got something great to look forward to in a couple days. There we go. Completely left the CPUs hanging. No blue shell in sight that time. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'd say it worked out pretty well. Banana Cup has been cleared. Ooh, way to go. I get to use the me, which is me, but in the Leaf Cup. And yeah, so what I'm going to be doing, which I was doing on the cut stream, was, going through, and after I'm done using my Mii character, I'm going to use all the Yoshi colors and stuff like that for the rest of the time being. And then once I loop with those, I'll use the other characters, alternate skins and whatnot like that, and then, yeah, you know, kind of do that kind of scenario. Just so I don't loop back. Yeah, I plan on looping back all the characters when when the Force expansion comes out. That's when I'll start using Mario again and Luigi and all the characters in order back from the beginning. Too much. Close. Oof. Thank you, Boost Ben. Yeah, still feel a little questionable about the Mii voices in this game. I still kind of miss the original Wii ones from Mario Kart Wii. And different on the 3DS one, of course, because I barely played that one, or I haven't played it in a while, so I don't remember. But, you know, I think the Wii had the best Miis, even though they're not the most detailed compared to their modern iterations, you know. points, but that's fine. Nope, I'm gonna let you guys get hit by that, sorry. Not feeling another blue shell attack. Close race, but I still managed to beat it. Not too bad, not too bad at all. Your only offense is a freaking coin, you know, what are you gonna do? Unreal. Music note thing. Bowser. I'm wearing a costume now. Great, where do banana peels come from? No need for that. And spamming red shells at me. Unreal. All these guys can do is just spam red shells. And lightnings and blue shells. It's unreal. the freak? That was all about, but you know, unreal. All because I hit that stupid egg. Mushroom almost screwed me over though, I will say, despite giving me that boost. Good freaking Bowser King tailing me over there. So he hit the shell too. Alrighty, well, still got perfect score anyway, despite the CPU shaftings that I experienced there. Wasn't too bad. Alright. Lightning Cup with Green Yoshi, the OG on mirror mode is the only way. I'd say the original, this was a pretty fun course too. Although that one was obviously a little bit more difficult in some areas, but that was just because of the fact that that game had, like, you know, tighter corners and also these like big block hands. What they called actually used to damage you instead of become boost ramps like they are now. The difficulty has been toned down quite a bit when you think about it. 'Still hit him. That's for freaking hitting me with the red shell. I get CPUs every time, man. They always find a way. Dude, I got some air there. I've already done that on that section before. That was kind of unreal though. Yeah. Very unreal, but I made it through, so that's what it counts. Rumble Volcano and then N64 Rainbow Road to finish it off. I remember we had some pretty crazy ultra shortcuts, and this course was one of the ones that had two major ultra shortcuts you could do. One of them I was actually able to pull off, which was one of the only ones I was able to actually pull off, you know. And that was the, what's it called, the one you could do at the beginning area or whatnot, and like which lets you beat the course in literally like less than 30 seconds or whatnot, and it never got patched because of course Wii games didn't have like updates like that with patches or whatnot. So that, you know, stayed in the game, and I mean that was considered, you know, legitimate world records in this game for the leaderboards. I knew this game's leaderboards aren't as, you know, detailed as the ones from the Wii days, but I mean the Wii days, you know, it lets you save everyone's ghosts and stuff like that, especially with the world record holders and stuff. Which, mind you, yes, there were a lot of hackers that would get onto the world record spots, and Nintendo actually did a pretty good job at, you know, filtering those out and disqualifying them or whatnot. Funny enough, there was one point where, you know, I was into like, you know, using mods and stuff like that. What the freak? Double lightning? Into using mods in Mario Kart Wii. And so I ended up getting myself banned, probably because I got caught with cheats in the leaderboard. Like my Luigi Circuit, you know, record was pretty much tarnished. I didn't mean to initially. I kind of was just testing out mods just to see how they would work. And I started on there, and you know, what's it called? And I didn't realize that I was actually saving the race and stuff like that, which was kind of dumb of me. But you know, it's one of those things where once it saves, it can't be erased thing on Mario Kart Wii. So once I made that, like, you know, it was too late. And I mean, Nintendo did take it down. I don't know if that was the initial reason why they banned me, because I know I probably also ended up getting reported, you know, on there. Which the reporting system for Mario Kart Wii was very bare bones. Like, you literally had to just send Nintendo an email or something, or let them know, hey, I caught this hacker. Mind you, you know, they probably just go off of like the Mii name and stuff like that of whoever's like profile or whatnot. Mind you, I'm sure people could filter that out if they changed their Mii, you know, profile on a daily basis, or made a generic name that, like, you know, a lot of people had. But, you know, I went a step further and, you know, actually made like my own like kind of hacker-esque profile name, which was Daniel Hack. And, you know, yeah, it only lasted for maybe like a month before I ended up getting banned. And what sucked was, you know, trying to get unbanned. Like, you know, there were originally methods that you could have done, like with involving the same cheat codes that got me, you know, the mods and stuff like that in the first place. There was a means of, you know, getting unbanned through that originally, but then Nintendo did actually, I guess you could say they patched it out, but it was like they found, you know, at least with the server stuff, that, you know, there's like, they have some merit over it, so I'm sure they found a way around that cheat code. And so, maybe with Wii System Updates or something, I don't know, because Wii System Updates at least did a pretty good job at trying to filter out a lot of that homebrew stuff. But point was, the only way I was able to get unbanned was by literally calling Nintendo and asking them to please unban my account and promise never to, you know, use cheats again. And it was like, if you did it again, obviously you'd be permanently banned. But luckily I wasn't. And I don't know if Nintendo has a file of that, of me, because of, you know, I did transfer that files, my Wii files, over to Wii U, and then that's all my Nintendo Network ID. So I wonder if Nintendo has a tab on me because of that. From all the way back then. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they don't care anymore because it was so long ago. Oh wait, wrong Yoshi. I already used light blue. So it's honestly kind of hard to say. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Maybe I shouldn't have transferred over my files over. I probably could have, you know, destroyed that link right then and there, but I chose to file and transfer everything over just because of the fact that I wanted my, you know, save files and all that stuff when I got my Wii U to transfer over. Mind you, I've never done cheats on Nintendo games ever since, unless it's been like mods to like change the game, you know, and like change levels or, you know, music and stuff like that, which mainly did on Wii games. I don't think I've ever done that on a Wii U game before, or 3DS, or, you know, stuff like that. I did homebrew my 3DS at one point, you know, very briefly. And as far as my, what's it called, Wii U, I mean, at least the Wii side of it, I know there's a way to do it for the Wii U side, but, you know, I didn't really, you know, need anything from that. I mean, I'm pretty sure, unless there's like some cool stuff I can do where I can import games or something, like, I mean, for emulation purposes, I'd probably do it. But, you know, honestly, now that I have a gaming PC, like all the emulators, you know, I could just get them on here, and, you know, this is the ideal way. Because the problem with emulators, at least during the Wii homebrew days, was it was very limited. I mean, the Wii did a pretty good job at emulating NES and Super NES, but when it came to N64, like, a lot of the games ended up coming out kind of glitchy. Like, as a matter of fact, if you look back at my original playthrough of Super Mario 64, you know, on this channel, Dano 542, all the way back, like, very first videos, like, that, I mean, what do you call it? I was literally, what do you call it, playing that on my Wii N64 emulator, funny enough. And yeah, you can see that like the text and stuff was like garbled up in those Mario 64, and then eventually I think I did end up doing it on a regular N64, or might have even been, you know, on the Wii or something, like the actual game, but you know, you can tell that I was having the same issues anymore. I literally just had to, what do you call it, you know, replay up into the same exact stars and sections that I got into, you know, in that original playthrough or whatnot to get that far. There's the CPUs and the freaking IM stands. But yeah, I mean, long story short, yeah, I mean, modding, I mean, there are some Switch mods available, I'm sure, at this point, and I have one of the OG models to where I could probably do one of those mods where you have to, like, I don't know, get like a paperclip or something and hit like a button and do some stuff, but my modding days for Nintendo consoles are over just because of the fact that I don't want to get banned or anything like that. I could probably do some stuff on my Wii U just because, you know, Nintendo could care less about what happens to Wii U's at this point, but Switch, you know, probably not for a while if I even do consider. And quite frankly, I mean, if you look at my original Wii where I did all those mods in, it like bricked, and I don't know if it was because of my sister when I gave it to her and she moved, she didn't pack it well, but I tried turning it on one day, and it just like after we moved to this current house, and it just wouldn't turn on, or it would turn on and it would glitch out or something. So yeah, which it could have just been just the fact that the Wii was also old too, and you know, also because of that. But I mean, it had been, you know, a good minute for that Wii, so it was inevitable. But I mean, especially after the hundreds upon hundreds of hours I put into playing that Wii, so I mean, it could have just been because of that. But yeah, I mean, for preservation purposes, I mean, I probably won't, you know, mod my Switch, even if the new Switch or something comes out, just because. But who knows, my mind could change, especially if the emulation does survive. But again, even with emulation, you know, I mean, I guess the benefit of a Switch emulation is the fact that you can take it on the go. That's really about it. My PC, I can't take on the go. The most emulation I would probably do is on my laptop if I wanted to do emulation on the go. Which, I mean, probably still want to do. Unreal! Freaking Red Shell angled me from the side. Yeah, so that pretty much would be it though. So I might do some stuff on my Switch, but not now though. Later, in the future. Probably not, but maybe. These freaking relentless CPUs are unreal. But to be fair, I am pretty far ahead of them, so that's probably why they're spamming with everything they have. But it still doesn't beat the unrealness though. They shouldn't be being that unreal about it. Like, come on now. It's just a race. Just relax. stop with these red shells, man. It's unreal. Brake shift a little bit there. Nope. Didn't even get a chance to catch up, let's be real here. Ain't doing that here. Ain't doing that here. Now we got Rainbow Road up, and then the 4 OG DLCs. Of course. Wait till the last minute, you know, like, wait till the last minute. Oh my gosh. Of course. Where the freak did Shy Guy come from? And then of course, spam the freaking green shell to the guy that's behind you and not the one that's actually in first place. Freaking great, seriously. Freaking red shell followed me through the shortcut, what the heck? those relentless CPUs, man. Every time. Every time. Alrighty, let's see here. Egg cup. Alright. The egg cup. We can do that. That's not too bad. And we're playing as Yoshi too, so we have the home advantage. And that too, why not? Perfect. Now we must move on to the next one. Sci-fi arena. What the freak, Donkey Kong? Why do you have to come and steal my item? love to spam the lightning. At least no blue shell this time. We don't need any of those. Dragon Driftway, nice. In reverse. Sweet. And that just leaves F-Zero, Mute City. What is the point of having the freaking triple banana peels if it's not actually going to defend me against the, you know, red shells? And these guys freaking sniped me too with the freaking banana peels. I don't know. Angle shot. Missed the first time, but got him the second time. Still got dog pound with the bomb though. Alrighty. Not bad at all. Definitely cleared that out, which is fine. And now we move on to the Animal Crossing Cup. There's also a leaf. Like the Leaf Cup, but not actually the Leaf Cup. Actually, no, the Triforce Cup. Sorry, next one is the Triforce Cup. We got Yellow Yoshi to represent the Yellow Triforce. Hit the banana peel on purpose at the end, just for the fun of it. Nice. Perfect. No CPU interference. Which is good, because we don't need them to be coming in here shooting the random items for no reason. You just don't need that, you know? I think this is where we struggled last time on the cut stream. This course. Well, actually, it probably just saved me right here. But now this guy's gonna get, of course, and then I get hit by it too. Unreal. Well, no struggle this time, that's for sure. It did get a little pretentious there, the CPUs, but still wasn't enough to beat me though, which is good. Sometimes. That's exactly what I mean. Like, what the freak are the odds that he would just angle one on me like that, you know? Get the freak out of here, Donkey Kong. Hitting me with a green shot from the yeah, right. You can take that one, Wario. there's the Triforce Cup I'm done with. So now I just got the 2 OGs, and I'll probably have enough time to do 2 of the 200cc cups, mushroom and flower. And it's probably where I'll finish it off right there. Even if I do have a little bit of leeway time, I feel like I'll just save the rest for the final stream, just because, you know, why not? I mean, I feel like I'm still going to be cutting it close even with this, funny enough. 4 cups, and I only got about 40 minutes. I mean, each cup would have to be around 10 minutes, which is entirely possible, mind you. Especially with the 200cc ones, they're going to probably breeze on by. There's DK comes in out of nowhere, you know, getting some rival all of a sudden. Much for the mushroom blue shell dodge. So much for that, but I still managed to get through, which is nice, so I'll take that. Cheeseland. Giant pizza in the background too. banana peel. All that because of freaking banana peel that I didn't even mean to hit. It happens, you know, it happens. And I mean, there goes, I guess, the second reported loss right there in one of my streams. Because I got shafted for a freaking banana peel that I didn't even mean to hit. And I clearly dodged, but of course, you know, it's freaking hit detection or something, you know, I don't know why that would have counted in that scenario. I was drifting the other way, but, you know, whatever. I was gonna say, the freaking sheep shafted me out of that. I don't know what I was gonna say. Because that would have been a pretty, you know, dumb way to freaking go out, but it's always them shooting me the last minute with a double combo of a blue shell and a lightning, you know, every time. It's springtime. Resetting. gonna say, freaking Rossetti cost me the race, so I was not gonna be happy about that at all. Alrighty, well now we got 3 more cups to go and 30 minutes worth of time. I'm sure we could pull it off. Two-star rank, not bad. Could have been better, but it happens. Alrighty, the last of Mirror Mode Bell Cup. And after that we can finally start 200cc, and yeah, that'll be the next part. Will be the finale for the main series, of course. And then, like I said multiple times, expansion pass will be part 7, which will be the bonus. Of course. Cool. Alrighty, Neo Bowser City's down. Now we got 3 more to go, and then that'll be it for Mirror Mode. Ribbon Road. Just a shortcut, but that's fine. We're gonna get this one. Unreal. Of course, it's always the mirror situations that throw me off. I should have seen that one coming too. Unreal. All because you got a place ahead of me during the item spots. Unreal. Not sure what happened with this Ribbon Road experience. Usually I get the shortcuts pretty easily, but that time was a bit of a struggle for some reason. Alright, so now on to Super Bell Highway, and then, what do you call it, Big Blue, and there goes Mirror. After that, still my items, of course. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, let's see here. So now we got Big Blue. Oh shoot, no, that's not what I meant to do. It actually ran to Big Blue, that's not what I meant to do. Look at him, there's Toad over here. Coins. How do you spawn your items so fast, you cheater? I didn't even have a chance to freaking spawn mine. Yes, everybody, hit me with your freaking banana peels, because that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Bull crap, man, bull crap. Oof. That was a very tough race. A lot tougher than it needed to be, but oh well. I finished it. That's what matters. I finished the race. I got first place. I managed to what's it called? Complete mirror mode. So now it's time for 200. You know, it's just how we roll around here. All right, so. Yeah, I'm literally only gonna have time for 2 cups, which is fine because that's what I intended. Pink Yoshi. Alright, here we go. The real deal. 200 TC. We finally made it after all this time. The hardest of the hardest difficulties. See how we fare. Kart and DK be freaking annoying the heck out of Yoshi for the past, or the Yoshis for the past 2 cups. Not sure what's up with that. Yeah, this is the speed of 200 right here, which honestly feels like more than 200 cc. This feels like what 250 cc would feel like, or maybe even 3. Because when you compare this transition to 150, like it's a little too fast. Whereas, you know, what do you call it? You can more or less feel the transition from 50 to 100 and 100 to 150. Like it's gradual, but this is kind of just like out of nowhere, you know, blown out of proportion, CC. The funny thing is red shells and blue shells will take longer to hit me now because of the fact that it's going this fast, but you know, that's the fun of it. Since no longer remember, I'm not gonna go back to the old layout of everything, but you know, just make sure to brake drift when you know it's necessary and stuff like that. Not sure where these guys caught up from, not sure. What the freak? Why? Why? Alright, well there goes my second loss. It's fine. It's just, where in the world did they come from? That's what I'm wondering, is what the freak gave them that extra boost. Like I don't get it, like half the time. And it's like, and the worst part is that sometimes the CPUs are idiots on 200, sometimes they aren't. It's like a 50-50 shot on whether they'll be good or not, and Yeah, that was freaking cheap of them. Like, I don't know where the freak they came from. I have the fastest vehicle in the freaking game, so there's no way. Yeah. Offensive items. Ah, man. Alrighty. Now we got Swamp Ruins and then Flower Cup. We're so fast that that gate hasn't opened yet. We need to take that middle route. You take that time. You're free. Mushroom Cup finished. Didn't get perfect score, but that's alright. It happens. And now we got the final cup for tonight's stream. Mushroom. Or I mean flower. And the last Yoshi too that I haven't ever seen as well. Orange Yoshi. Take my defensive items. Unreal. Freaking booze. Every time. Every time. And also, where the freak is DK and Toad keep coming from? Who the heck keeps asking them to be the rivals here? Banana peel was in the way, I don't want to hit it, and then diverge it a little too much to the left. Why me? Also, female villagers been catching up to me a lot too. I don't know what's up with that. Why them two in particular, but it happens, I guess. Double lightning, yeah. To be expected. You fell through the map in the water or whatnot. You saw like the skybox or whatnot. That's why I didn't go through that spot, because I knew that could happen. It's only when you're at a slow enough speed where we were fusing, but if not, nope. This spot instead of the one that I usually use, because it's going to be more ideal for me to go down here because it's easier to control. You dick. That freaking dick. Unbelievable. Freaking drops a bomb. Oh my gosh. These CPUs sometimes, man, freaking relentless dicks like that. Like, how does that even happen? Like, I'm over here freaking, I did the whole race very well, and then just at the very end, like, nope. Stupid blue shell that I couldn't dodge because, you know, of course I couldn't. And then, you know, they just hit me with a bomb, you know. Unbelievable. No perfect score here either. What was the point of... What was the point of that bomb if it wasn't gonna stop that red shell? I mean, really. Alrighty, well that's gonna be it for stream for right now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and share this stream. Let me know how I did. And as always, God bless. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll be sure to catch you guys on the next Mario Kart.